Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm sorry the video is a little late. I had told you on social media that I would probably need a couple of more hours to edit it and do all the post-production stuff because shit happened this week. But let me start with the good things.
Hi.
So where are we going today? You can start the driving process. You can talk and do things all in one. I know you're a
Are you sure?
superhero. You are a superhero. You can do that. So, where are we going? Turn the key.
Okay. I can't
You can't talk and do other things.
No.
Oh, okay. So, but you did it before. It's on camera.
Yeah, maybe because it's on camera and I have to concentrate on the words I spill out.
It's more like barfing.
So,
No, we are going to IKEA now because I don't know why it does that sometimes.
yeah,
It happened to me as well. Anyways,
No, I have to press the brake and
push,
yeah.
go. Anyway, we are going to IKEA this fine morning because we got a huge amount of clothes for Jörn's kids for autumn and winter season. So we got them from my brother. The kids are big enough, they're not in need anymore. So we got some very cute secondhand clothes. But we need storage boxes for the summer dresses now because, storage is tight in our house, and we need a shelf because we also got a couple of books and games that are not needed anymore in my brother's house. So they're perfect for the twins, and so we got to do some shopping for their part of the living room to be rearranged and have everything be accessible and look nice. And that's what we're doing this fine morning. I've been actually not filming yet this week. Well, I've been filming because I've been painting, so here is a little clip. But I've not been filming anything else because we had pretty much... Well, we did take care of the chaos in our house, right? So we switched from kids' house to adult house
on Monday.
On Monday, so it took us all day. Then, of course, food shopping and stuff on Tuesday. And yesterday my mom was at our house and we had a gaming afternoon and lovely dinner together. So I didn't film anything there.
And she's a freak, really.
But in the best sense possible, right?
Yeah, we played Mensch ärger dich nicht.
Which is sorry.
Which is sorry.
The English name for Mensch ärger dich nicht is sorry. That's the name of the game.
Mensch ärger dich nicht sounds better.
Of course it does, because it's the original. So we were playing that and other games.
There is and there was no sorry involved. You
No,
remember?
not on her part. Not on her part. I mean, between us, because we
We-
were teaming up later on against her, and when we had to kick each other out, we were like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but she was amazing yesterday.
Sarah-
She killed us.
Sarah and I had the alliance of the willing.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
No, we had the alliance of doom.
yeah,
So-
that's better.
Yeah, the alliance of doom, and our only purpose was to defeat her mom
Mm-hmm.
because
She
it
killed
was-
us in one game.
No, it was unreal. Really.
Yeah.
She had 7 sixes in a row.
Mm-hmm.
7 sixes in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and the sounds.
Yeah, she is like,
Oh,
you know, like the little witches, like.
yeah,
That's
all the
my
time.
mom when she's hardcore competitive gaming. She's not mean,
No.
not at all.
Ah,
But, not really. No,
What?
it's not mean. But she's competitive, of course, and she's poking you like all the time, like.
yeah.
So yeah, we did that, and now it's Thursday, quite early in the morning. Oh, the legs are shitty today. The bumps are really hurting. Like when the street is not great.
And we are in. May I say where we are?
No,
We are in a beautiful town.
no, the town is fine, but not where we are.
Dortmund.
Mhm.
Dortmund. And the condition of the road is always.
Let's say surprising.
Yeah.
And people, please let us in. Thank you. So, we're gonna go to the IKEA store and do some shopping there.
And hot dogs.
Not for me, but we're gonna see you later. How do you know you're really, really good at IKEA shopping, super efficient and everything? How do you know that? When you're in and out of the store in under 10 minutes, having shopped for everything you wanted. That's how we roll. I think that was the quickest visit I ever had, disregarding any return of items. But
Okay.
to the right. Oh, you go the real way?
No, I go the right way.
No, you had to go right.
No. Wait a second. Trust me.
Yeah, so you go the real way because the other one was like a shortcut.
No, the other way is subpar to this way.
Okay.
Because I'm a real IKEA pro in Dortmund, and I know the right way home. And I'll save a lot of time.
We'll
for
see.
us. No,
No, show me. I said we'll see. But yeah, we were successful. I'm hugging the shelves, and the boxes are between my legs. So shopping with a small, tiny car
okay.
while having the Porsche in the back, so we cannot use the trunk.
Okay,
That's a challenge we've accomplished.
let us talk about the box between your legs.
No,
No?
we're not gonna talk about the box between my legs.
Why not? It's
Because
beautiful.
we're gonna
No, it's beautiful.
we're
It's
gonna show it later
it's-
when we set it up.
Yeah, it's
I've decided to leave the next clip in pretty much unedited. Sorry for the shaky camera. And not having it pointed always to the right spot, but I think it's just there are some hilarious bits in there, and I didn't want to take away from the realness of life, so get ready for some shaky action. So, are you exhausted from hanging those shelves?
No, I'm exhausted.
Work and talk.
No, I'm exhausted by your constant nagging.
I never nag. I just tell him what he forgets, and I tell him again and again and again, because that's my job.
The tone makes the music. I don't know if
I know it does,
saying.
but if I say it 5 times in a row and you're still not listening, of course then I'm not the super la 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 kind of talking.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm always
Don't get me wrong. Whee! Huh? It just sounded funny.
The camera.
It's pointing at you.
The camera loves me.
Tolerates him.
Huh?
Tolerates him. Now, we are building the final box for the clothes and such. You were wanting to talk about that box in the car, and now finally you can...
I can unpack your...
It's your box, you bought it.
Oh, it's my box.
You bought it.
The box between your legs was my box. Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
See what I gotta live with?
And you're enjoying every single desperate moment.
I'm not, but please, can you keep going? I don't want an hour-long video, if it's possible. There was instructions, so please take a look at them. This is, by the way, the bike that I think Emma will get that one for Christmas.
Yeah, that's
we're looking for a green or a blue one for Hannes.
Yeah.
So this is the bike that was my niece's bike. Her name is also Emma, so it goes from Emma to Emma. So, and we've got a couple of clothing items because we have limited storage, so we're switching between summer wardrobe and winter wardrobe, and we just changed up the kitty's wardrobe to autumn and winter, and there are summer items in that box and also items that don't fit her yet. And we want to store them nicely so that they don't get dusty, hence he bought a box. And I think it's really pretty. You chose a good one.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Compliments are
a nice thing, don't you think?
Yeah. They feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So now I gotta hold the cable. Yep, looking good. So now we can store things. Can you reach or
stuff. Oh,
can you reach or should I? No, that's just packaging.
Okay.
Because I read the instructions.
No, you did not.
No, I did. When I handed them out.
Oh, no.
Ow.
Where?
No. Stop. I think I pulled a muscle. Ow.
MS like bitch.
MS is a bitch. Oh, fuck. Ow. And I didn't do anything. That's the... My hips are not gonna lie tonight. Or all day, pretty much. Ow. And really hurt.
No.
I think you can see it on my face. I'm sweating. I didn't sweat while we put up the shelves, but I'm sweating because... Ow, my muscle hurts.
Do you want to tell the story of the vacuum cleaner?
No, I don't want to. That's just between us. That's our private joke. It's our private joke. Now, these things have to go in there. Do you want me to do that and be the cameraman, or do you want me to be the camera woman and you are working with your hands? How do you want to proceed?
No, you are the camera woman.
Mm-hmm. So, well then, let's start packing.
But I have to come back to the instruction. You said you...
I've seen that side. That was face up.
Okay, and where on that side is this?
Nowhere. Hence, it's packaging.
Yeah, or it's a gift with a little window to...
He's so long-winded. I wanna... I gotta cut that shit. You want me to work extra? Or do you wanna have time for some board games, maybe? Do it well.
I do.
This is not how it works. Do I have to show you, really? We've got a lovely dress.
Yay.
You can wear it. That was my niece's favorite dress. And I cannot wait to see it on your girl.
Yeah. Me neither.
Yeah. Next year. We don't have an iron board and we don't iron things, so fold them neatly so that these are 2 pants, that they're good to go next year. In with the things. Do we have small items to put? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna reach for leggings, and there's socks.
Sure.
There's the second one. Oh gosh. We definitely, hold on. I gotta adjust the camera just to our faces, because otherwise, hold on. No, like this. All right. So we definitely have a different concept of neat. I'm way more particular than you, and I know it pisses you off once in a while, or quite often, right?
Quite often.
Funny thing is, it's just the other way around. Sometimes it's hilarious. Because you're so neat with some things and so particular, and with others, I don't. Do you have 2 concepts of neat? Or just for like.
It depends. It depends.
If you care or if you don't care.
I care for those clothes, but I don't think.
No, I mean
it's
like
necessary
them also fitting perfectly in the box. Laying flat, not being crumbled up.
Control freak.
No, I am. I'm OCD. I told you. It was one of the first things I ever told you about me. You can't say you haven't been warned. You had a test run at your dad's house for a couple of months, and still you were adventurous, saying, "Okay, I'm gonna move in with you and be roommates." I'm sorry that
it began.
And I'm sorry that I'm.
One part is missing.
Difficult. Yeah, that I'm difficult sometimes, but I just can't stand any clutter. So but they don't fit in there, right? Should we put them in the box with the Christmas gifts and the Saint Nicholas gifts? So I would say we put. Oh no, there's one more.
No.
No. I mean like that one.
Yeah.
Ow! Fucking muscle. Ow! Oh, this is really bitchy. I'm sorry for my profane language. Please put them into the bag, otherwise they're getting dusty. Because I can't dust up there, and I don't want you to work on that every Monday. There's more important things to do for us, I guess. But I'm gonna put the Easter Bunny bags into the clothes box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just so that you know where they are.
Yeah.
And I would also do the same thing. They go in there as well. And the boxes from the Binky Fairy.
Awesome boxes.
Yeah, we made them. No, they go into the folder that I'm gonna make for him. Because he had the coolest idea. He's gonna write letters for every birthday to them, and they can have it when they're 18, I think you said.
18.
Yeah. They will get a whole folder with all their drawings that they made and paintings, and also letters for every birthday from Daddy up there. And I will write a letter starting with the 3rd birthday for every year. And they need to have neat little folders, so I'm going to film an art day and crafting those. And now, thank you. Put the box on. Well, it's more like a cup. It's a wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's not a shelf necessarily, but it looks cute.
Oh, no, not yet.
Why not? Oh.
No.
Ah. See? That's where he is OCD. It's not only me. But we're gonna... Hold on. Can you spread your legs?
Sure.
That's what he said. Can we do it for both? No, we don't. Am I zoomed out? Hold on. Am I zoomed out? All the way? Yes, I am.
Your arms are too short.
Yeah, and you're too high for me. I wanted you with me in the frame and us closing out that clip.
Okay.
You want to sit next to me?
No, you have to move forward.
Oh, you sit behind me. Oh, shit.
No.
Power cable. This is... I'm kind of tempted to leave this unedited.
Ow! Ow!
I'm kind of tempted to leave this unedited. But then again, I don't want to. Hold on. So now we can close out the clip. Hey, look, we're both in frame.
Oh, it's
looking beautiful.
Definitely.
Most definitely. So, this was kind of an impromptu trip. We did today an impromptu project. We just decided on that yesterday, right? Mm. So, how did you like it?
It was awesome. I got hot dogs. 2.
Because I'm not having any, so I'm not having any, so he can eat mine. I'm a good roommate. That the face tells me something differently.
I didn't buy 2 hot dogs so that you could eat one of them.
I know.
I bought 2 for myself.
And that's a good thing.
I know.
But like...
Because I'm a good roommate and I don't want to fuck up your...
my GI system and my health. You're so nice. So, can I talk about the fashion show that you're planning? We're not gonna film it for the web. It's just for family, but can I tell them about it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
So, we got a shitload of clothes, especially for Emma, from my brother. So my mom came by yesterday, dropped them off, and the bike and games and books and such. So we already changed the wardrobes for both of them to autumn-winter. So I'm really, really curious how she's gonna like her new skirts and dresses and shirts and leggings and such. So are you looking forward to that?
That will be fun. And I'm, there are movies from Hollywood or wherever where there are, I don't know what they're called.
My arm, I have to change my arm.
I don't know what they're called. Schönheitswettbewerb.
Like beauty pageants?
Beauty pageants, exactly.
Yeah, like, what was the one with Sandra Bullock? Something. The one,
Yeah.
Miscongeniality. That was the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every time I watch movies like this, I wanted to be the showmaster.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be the showmaster for my daughter's first beauty pageant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think,
and also for your sons, because he has to walk the walk as well. Like he has to get dressed and
absolutely.
Because the reason is that we gotta see if the clothes fit, if they can wear them this winter already, or if we maybe have to buy some. And how better to make it fun than Daddy being the showmaster for the catwalk for the both of them.
And you have to imagine I'm planning a beauty pageant that's awesome, hilarious, and much, much better than the Victoria's Secrets
the fashion show
event.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be the camera woman. Because we're gonna film it, and I'm gonna edit the whole thing and then send it off to the grandparents and such, and the mom, just for them to have something fun. And we're also going to store it for the kiddies to see when they're older, so they can look at what they experienced at Daddy's house. So now my arm is getting tired. We're going to close on that clip. I can't hold it straight any longer.
It used to be... sorry. I'm not...
No singing.
It used to be a fun house, but now it's
full of evil parent clowns.
It's time to start the countdown. I'm going to burn it down.
3, 2, 1, end of clip. Say bye.
Goodbye.
And the reason why the vlog is a little late, it's currently 3 hours past my usual publishing time. We had a little trouble yesterday, so I was already posting on social media with a clip that we had spent pretty much the whole morning at the ER. Here's what happened. So right after filming the clip that night, we had dinner, we played a couple of games, we enjoyed ourselves, and then I think it was 1 a.m., 2 a.m. maybe. Shit went downhill because Jörn was not feeling great. I might have a little too much TMI here, but since it is related to, real life and what we have to deal with, I'm gonna put in a lot of information but still keep his privacy. So, frankly, MS was a bitch again. So, just to preface this, 2 nights before that, it was my turn with pretty much the same thing, but not as severe as with him. So one lovely symptom, I'm all sarcasm here. One of the lovely symptoms of MS is that you have spasms and that you have maybe trouble controlling your bladder. So you either can't pee or you are not fast enough to go to the loo. So I had experienced I can't go, and once I lay down I still always having the urge to go but not being able to go. So 2 nights before it was my turn and I hardly slept because every hour for 30 minutes I was on the loo and just trying to pee. But I got a handle on it, so I could get around my spasms. I do have a cannabis spray. It does relax the muscles, and it did eventually, after 6 or 7 hours, it released.
or it did, well, keep the spasms at bay when it comes to the muscles around the bladder. So now, Thursday night, we had the same experience with Jan, and it was way worse because there was no relief for him, and it was really painful. We tried everything to, well, make the spasm go away. I had searched on the web for a few more ideas that could help him that we didn't have in our catalog of, oh, this is maybe something that could help you in that situation. So eventually, at like 10 a.m. in the morning, I said, okay, I'm gonna call the ambulance. This is not gonna work. You haven't been to the loo in more than 8 hours. Yeah, it was 8 hours, and he had consumed a lot of fluids, so I know his bladder was bursting full and he was in excruciating pain. So I said, okay, I'm gonna call an ambulance. I'm not gonna try and work with you through it, or let you try for any more minutes. So I called an ambulance. We went to the ER, and well, the ambulance guys who were here thought that maybe it was kidney stones, because again, he had excruciating pain. It radiated out to the back and everything, so they may not have been as well versed with MS symptoms, and I don't blame them, because it's not fun. There's too much to know, too many possibilities. So I said, you know what? We go to the ER, we're gonna check, but keep in mind, this is a thing that happens. So maybe look for the horse and not the zebra, you know, hearing hooves and such. So, oh, leg spasm. We had to wait for maybe an hour or an hour and a half at the ER before it was his turn, and yeah, he got pain relief within seconds. So they simply just put a catheter in, and it was, in the end, it was just, well, not just, but it was a spasm of the muscles around the bladder, and he felt so much better, like 2 seconds later, and then I got him home. My mom picked us up, drove us to our GP. We got some things sorted for next week for taking the catheter out and some supplies and such. We did that. Thanks, Mom. Again, you were a lifesaver. And then, well, pretty much we went home, and it was, at that point when we were home, it was like 5:30 in the evening. We hadn't slept. We woke up the day before at 9:30, so you can imagine energy levels low, super tired. We just got some dinner, and then I did put Jörn to bed. I, well, helped him with a shower first so that he can feel kind of human again, and then we just pretty much had a very slow and very calm night. He was sleeping. I did check on him twice more because I couldn't go to bed because I had to wait for my 10 p.m. anti-spasm pills to be put in. Otherwise I would have had another rough night, and I didn't want that. But it was so hard to stay awake for like 40 hours in total. And I could have, I thought, well, trying to stay awake, maybe you could edit and do post-production on the vlog and have it up in time, but I was cross-eyed pretty much. I just watched a little Netflix and YouTube videos just to pass the time until 10 p.m. because I was sure I wouldn't hear an alarm clock. Would I have set one for say 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I just try to pass the time there. I did so very successfully. I also had a chat with my brother, who always helps me out with making sure that in these kinds of emergency moments, that either for Jan or for myself, they don't give us medication that goes on the central nervous system and influences things there, unless they absolutely have to. So he always makes sure I can just call him and say, okay, so we have this situation, what do I have to look out for any kind of emergency that I'm not prepared for. So there's a lot of things that I already know and where I'm already very well educated on what's okay in the ER and what is not okay in the ER with our disease. Because funny enough, people are sometimes not trained in these kinds of diseases. So it could be that in the ER you get medication that's actually not working well for a patient with MS. So since Jan is my health advocate and vice versa, I always have to say, okay, this is his disease, please don't give these kinds of medications, please be aware of this, that, and the other. And that's kind of mentally stressful, and seeing your best friend in so much pain is emotionally very stressful. So I was very happy once he was pain-free and then recovering, and I could just say, okay, we're not in one of these emergency situations anymore. We're just recovering now. We can lay off stress, which, hey, is not great for us, and make sure that we, get our energy up, sleep well, and things like that. So this was pretty much my night yesterday. I had a really good night's sleep. Aside from being awake for 2 hours this night, so I was awake like 2:30 to almost 5 o'clock, almost. But we didn't set any alarm clocks, so I just slept a few more hours this morning. And now I'm up, and now I can work. He's doing good. He's still resting and sleeping a little longer. We're gonna have a very, very calm weekend. We have loads of doctor's appointments then early next week, and a very special occasion on Thursday. It's my nephew's first day of school, and we want to go there and celebrate. So I gotta make sure that he's okay and that I'm okay and that we can go. So we try to have the calmest weekend ever and not stress about anything and just lay low. It's there. We've had conversations yesterday. Like, he's feeling really bad that now I have to take care of him and do the stuff that he usually does because I have trouble with them. So lifting things, walking for a long time. For example, today it's my turn to go food shopping on my own, and I have to go by foot, and I know that I'm going to be totally exhausted afterwards, but you know, somebody has to take care of it. We gotta eat, and we don't want to eat junk food. So I'm gonna do that later on when it's a little cooler, maybe, so that I'm not totally exhausted. But he felt bad for that, and I'm just like, okay, so now you know how I feel all the time when you have to do things for me. That he's like, you're not my butler, you're not my assistant here, and said, yeah, neither are you. We're just roommates and we're best friends and we help each other out. But that's how it has to go. But the emotional turmoil to deal with these kinds of situations and have it like a slap in your face that you have to rely on somebody so heavily, that is something that he had to, and me too, but not to that extent, that he had to figure out yesterday. And I think he did, so I'm very proud of that. But yeah, we've been having not the regular week, but hey, sometimes that's just life, I guess. So I'm gonna leave you to your weekend now. Gonna do some more resting, maybe some artwork tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not gonna make any plans for the next couple of days. I'm just gonna roll with it. And I thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna keep you updated on how life goes in this house. So take good care, have fun, have a wonderful weekend. Try to do something fun, be aware of your health and the people around you, enjoy yourselves, and yeah, make sure your mental and emotional health is worked on as well, or just not disregarded. Let's call it like that. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you soon. Bye.